Hey guys, Steve here, and welcome to Easy Does It Off-Road. Today, I'm pretty excited because my buddy Alex, who used to be a Jeep guy, he's got this killer Ford Raptor, which I'm secretly a little jealous about, and he's going to tell us all about it today. Directional, and running the way So, Alex,
Yeah.
known each other a little while now. In fact, my Gladiator, he was the original owner of, which is, I wasn't interested until I found out it was Alex's, and I know how well he takes care of his stuff. So,
Right.
anyways, you want to tell us, one, where you are, and two, how you came from being a Jeep guy to a Raptor guy.
Yeah. Well, my name's Alex Soap. I'm 26. Been in the off-road game for I would say about 8 to 9 years, and started with a 2017 JK Wrangler and made my way into a 2021 Gladiator, which Mr. Steve over here now owns, and it's made its cycle through a couple of people. And then after the Gladiator, I built it up, and I kind of realized all the driving I was doing every single day was the best on gas. And, I decided to get into something that I've always wanted since I was a kid. The Raptor, when it came out in 2010, was like my childhood dream truck, and always wanted one, and looked my tail off for it, and here we are. So this is a Gen 2, 2019. Got the 3.5 liter EcoBoost twin turbo, so it's got some power, and it's a lot of fun to drive.
Yeah. I know I love his videos and photos from Silver Lake, that little bit of air. So
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah,
So-
you gotta have fun with it, right?
yeah, absolutely. And to me, it doesn't look stock in the front. You want to let us know here what you got going on?
Got some work done to it. So, in the front bumper, it's a SQC Offroad Baja front bumper, and it's got the Baja Designs 30-inch Onyx 6 bar, and this is a dual control. So it's got like a low beam and a high beam.
Oh, really?
And, the outer lights are in amber, and then it's got a clear white LED bulb with it. So
Looks great on there.
it is.
Yeah.
And so when you run these bumpers, this is what's called a frame chop. So on the Raptors, you have what's called a frame chop or a bolt-on.
Yeah.
So with the frame chop, the front part of the frame harness have to get cut on like a slight angle, not too big of a deal. It's a nice easy cut. Sounds scary, sounds dangerous.
It does sound scary.
Yeah, so in order to run these bumpers, the original OEM intercooler that's mounted down below. So when you do a frame chop, you notice the angle for clearance, you have to move the radiator up. So this is what's called a high mounted intercooler.
Okay.
Intercooler.
All right.
So this is also made by SUC Off-Road. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. It's got the blow-off valve right in the front, so that sounds cool too. You let off the gas.
Nice.
Everybody loves that sound.
Nice. I like the forward-facing camera. Was that factory?
That is factory.
Okay. Yeah, I wish you would have ordered the forward-facing on the Gladiator.
Yeah, I know. I want to say they do it now, but I'm not sure.
They do. They do. And I can add it. So,
right.
Yeah. This is, it's really nice. So, Alex, can we take a look under the hood of this bad boy?
Think we should?
I know we should.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so you want to tell us what we got going on here, Alex?
Yeah, so pretty standard for a Raptor. 3.5 liter EcoBoost twin turbo is mounted right in here, and not much things done to inside other than that high mounted intercooler. I do have a AFE cold air intake. Got this from a good deal from a friend, kind of passed along to me secondhand. So thought I'd throw that on here, and I put a new filter in there and keep it nice and clean and keep the motor running nice and healthy. And, other than that, that's about it. It's pretty much stock on the inside. It's not tuned, OEM tune.
Okay.
So yeah, just drive it how it is.
Nice. Did you notice any difference with this air clean or the cold air intake?
I can't say for certain. It's never been on a dyno.
Right.
I feel like it's got a little bit more punch. It makes some noise, like definitely on when you're giving the throttle. You can kind of hear it from the inside of the engine, on the inside of the cab. Yeah, inside the cab, you can kind of hear some more noise.
I put them on my Camaro, and it feels like it's got more. Again, never been on a dyno.
Sure. We never know until we dyno it, right?
Right. But one thing I did notice is I gained like 2 miles a gallon.
Yeah.
Like I got more fuel economy with the cold air intake. Did you notice that as well or not?
I did. Maybe I decided to start being easier on the throttle, but again, the numbers don't lie. So
right.
You never know until it's dynoed.
Right. Yeah, you don't buy vehicles like this really thinking about fuel economy.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. All right. So you want to tell us what you got going here for your wheel and tire combo?
Yeah, so for wheels and tires, I have a standard 35-inch Mickey Thompson Baja Boss AT. So it's a 35 by 12.5 by 17. And then they're wrapped in a Method 17-inch wheel.
Nice.
I want to say these are the 703s. Yeah. So they're in black, and did some spline drive lug nuts to go with it, just to kind of keep all the black matching and everything. So I love this combo. It's a zero offset, so it pokes out just a little bit. And
still almost has an OEM look though.
It does. Cool. It does. That's what I like about it. It's still nice and tucked into the truck, and I would say for everyday driving, it's pretty good. These Baja Boss ATs, they're very quiet.
Nice.
Great for everyday driving. I'm already on my second set. So I wanted to go back to a BFG, but honestly, after owning them for about 1.5 to 2 years of a lot of daily driving and a lot of off-road abuse, I decided to go with another set. So.
I'm looking at putting this tire in a 37 on a Gladiator.
Yeah, that would be a good choice. I had mud terrains on the Gladiator. I had mud terrains on the JK, and these are honestly my first set of all-terrains in a really long time, and I was kind of nervous, but especially in a truck like this for everyday driving, and you're going through a lot of sand, not really doing a lot of rock crawling, not much mud, so I think an all-terrain was proper for this truck. So
perfect. So suspension, I see a coil over under there. What do we got going on?
Yes, so this is the main event of the truck.
Awesome.
This is the biggest investment in the truck, and I would say it's paid off, and it's paid for itself with all the off-roading I've done at the dunes. These are the Fox 3.0 live valve factory race series. So factory comes with a 3.0 Fox shock, but these are the 3.0 factory race series from Fox.
Okay.
So this is a coilover in the front.
All right. So this is an add-on you did after the...
Correct. Yes, it's an aftermarket option, and it's got dials in the front, so you can adjust it to like a normal mode. It's got off-road performance and then on-road performance, so you can kind of make it a little bit stiffer or softer depending on the elements. And then because of the Fox live valve, it adjusts its suspension just based off of how you're driving, so that's a pretty cool feature.
Sounds cool. So that's a big contributing factor to those killer shots I see on Facebook.
It is. Yeah, the electronics. So it's got a wiring harness, and it plugs inside the engine bay, and then it's just plug and play. So you can't beat it. I think they retail for about $3,600 for the fronts. Yeah, for the fronts. Fronts come in one piece, and then the rear suspension comes separately.
All right, so $7,000.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Not cheap, but it was worth it.
But did you have to change your links and anything else to make that work?
No, I'm still running the factory uppers.
Okay.
Maybe an aftermarket upper down the line would make it,
so
flex a little
in
bit better.
comparison, like a Jeep suspension where you're replacing everything and spending $7,000 or $8,000.
Sure.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
And it's a better suspension.
Absolutely. So, I would agree.
All right.
So I ended up mounting an ICOM radio. So it's got the control right here, and I ended up running the wires through the glove box underneath the floor, and it's mounted to the back. And a cool feature that I like is I ended up mounting it or wiring it to a switch. So I ran it to aux 3, and then powers up. So nice and convenient. And then
this is nice.
You can just drive and then talk, and works good when you're on the trail with other drivers. So yeah,
very good. I love that, dude.
Yeah,
it's like my Chevy truck. I miss all those fancy features.
I know.
So this is a beautiful Raptor here. I've loved what you've done to it, and I'm sure you do as well. But given the opportunity to do a do-over, is there anything that you would change or done differently?
I would not personally. I'm pretty happy with what I've done.
Yeah.
Maybe if I decided I wanted this to be like a all, if go out west type of truck, I would have done like a mid-travel from the beginning,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't have done like the factory race series suspension. But I would say for those who are looking to upgrade or modify the suspension, I wouldn't really waste your time upgrading coils and keeping the factory shock. That's a lot of labor, and if you just want something really solid out of the box, the Fox 3.0 FRS shocks are the way to go.
I I would have to agree just based on what I've seen.
Yeah.
So now, is there anything in the future, anything up and coming that you're still saving or wanting to do?
With new car prices, it's made me want to just hold on to this truck for a long time. So,
Yeah.
it's great. Unfortunately, I had to replace both turbos on the truck. It's at
Really?
around 120,000 miles, so it's kind of had its life with the turbos already.
Yeah.
So I did the turbo swap about 10,000 miles ago.
Okay.
So, and ever since then, I mean, it drives like a new truck.
It looks like a new
So,
truck. It's
yeah,
yeah. I don't think I can't imagine the camera's going to do this thing justice. We've seen you drive around the building. And I'm like, oh, that's
yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Alex. I
Hey,
appreciate
thank
you.
you. Thanks for having me. We
Yeah.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.